So hello everyone. So today I want to explain to you about new releases on Employee Central Payroll H1 2021 major enhancements. So and I am sure that these points that I'm going to explain, so hopefully it will be helpful for everyone, those who are watching this session. A short topic. So now here when you open this blog which I posted recently, SAP SuccessFactors Employee Central Payroll H1 2021 release. So let us directly go and talk about some of the major releases that we can experience from this Employee Central Payroll system. The first thing is replication of national ID, work permit, which is for Info Type 185 for Colombia. So if you look at, this is the first time SAP is enabling the national ID and work permit for Info 185 for country specific one, Colombia. So now this is going to work with a point-to-point replication. So we have enabled a replication of national ID, work permit for Info 185 from Employee Central to Employee Central Payroll, which is a country specific Colombia. But if you want to enable this feature, make sure that the support package 93 has to be enabled until the support package 93 is released. So you can't use this particular enhancement from Employee Central to Employee Central Payroll. So from this release H1 2021, this is going to be available, and as it is a country specific requirement for Employee Central Payroll. So next feature that what we see in Employee Central Payroll is, in EC we create a business rules and we have rule functions. We have so many rule functions that we use when we set up Employee Central system with a flexible business rules for any kind of requirement that is possible. But even if you want some of the examples like date format, number, concatenate, current, like a today, get next value, there are so many pre-configured rule functions are available in Employee Central system. So now for the first time, SAP has enabled get next possible date. Is a rule function is available for the object which is called a payment information. But since this get next possible date rule function is available, since it is from Employee Central side, and it is not going to be available until the support package is enabled, same way for this particular function also. This is going to control, this is going to prevent this particular rule. Here I have provided some sample rule. Like for example, when employees are going to enter the past date, the bank account changes. When you are going to make bank changes information in the past, the system will prevent from doing it. Or for example, the administrator or any other customer employees are trying to enter the payroll specific date in the past, this rule function get next possible date is going to prevent in payment information object, where you are going to select as a base object there. And so as I told you, while the Employee Central side of this feature is available, you can't use this feature until the support package is released. Once it is released, and you also need to activate it, then only you can use this particular feature. And these are the purpose of that, where it helps you to prevent making changes to the bank data, make changes to the payroll data in the past date. For other technical information, so please refer to this particular one. Okay, like it's a new functionality the reference number, and it is applicable universal. And this is the feature that is going to be support for master data replication. Okay. The another one is payroll control center related. There is a first time that SAP is enabling managed configuration. Earlier, administrator has to do it manually. Previously, that is what I have said here. In the previous release, the administrator has to manage in the configuration workbench. But currently, all the administrators or business units can create the validation rules and the analytics according to your KPIs, validation rules, and then you can implement. But here, what you can do with this manage configuration in a payroll control center, this helps to simplify the configuration of validation rules for the analytics, for your master data, payroll data. So now all the business users, you can manage configuration application to flexibly update objects based on your client requirement. So what this will do actually, these validation rules are going to check the employee master data, payroll data. So you can directly do it in the manage configuration area. Now there is a tab available, will be available from the H1 2021, and then directly from there you can check employees master data, payroll data, and then key performance indicators, KPIs, that shows the statistical information about the master data, payroll data, or time of data, timesheet data directly within the what do you call it, manage business configuration. So KPIs are nothing but they show the statistical information about the control record data, like the hierarchy kind of thing. So we have a lot of pre-configured. I think SAP has provided 35 pre-configured KPIs are available. I think somewhere I have posted on my website somewhere long back. So the blog name you want to know, that you can search with the payroll control center. You'll find a number of scenarios. Every KPI has its own scenario. For example, incorrect personal numbers or excluded wage types, or work schedules are not included, cross type is not included, or net pay is not included. Like that, SAP has given a lot of pre-configured KPIs available, and you are going to set up that when you are going to implement monitoring payroll, production payroll, posting to finance. So now with this manage business configuration, with this tab that you can manage your payroll data, master data with the help of validation rules. This is going to check. Okay. Now, if you have to enable this manage configuration tab in payroll control center, so you need to go to the RBP, and so you have a user payroll control center, and then go on enable manage configuration access permission. And as I told you earlier, the user has to be implemented by the administrator, this validation rules. But now there is earlier we used to have a workbench configuration, but now you have a business configuration, and you can directly work on that particular tab. The last feature that I want to tell you, I think this last one, yeah, the replication of the custom fields for Employee Central 2 absences for InfoType 2001. In my actually previous sessions, I told you how to create a custom fields for work schedules. When your customer is not implementing Employee Central time off, let us say work schedules. So, but you have implemented in SAP HR, in EC Payroll, you have a InfoType 7 with a work schedule data. But now you have a time data, but here in EC you have no time data. But what you need to do? You need to create a custom field. Let us say in Picklist Center, you need to create a custom field like a work schedules, like a weekly or bi-weekly and all. And then you need to map that one. In the point-to-point replication, you need to map it. So that was possible actually when you are having SAP HR in EC Payroll, sorry, a time management in EC Payroll. But here in EC, you don't have a time off. but you need, for example, you don't have work schedules configured. So how do you map it in P2P? So that is why you need to create a custom field in a pick list center and then enable it in the job information, then map it. The similar kind of functionality is when you don't have the employee central request, when employees want to request a time off, for example, number of standard hours field is not available, but standard hours field is available, let us say in info type 2001, let us say like that. But now if these standard fields don't cover the unique requirements of your company, so you can create a custom field and then you can map it to the info type 2001 and replicate the standard employee central using the point-to-point replication. Exactly, that is what I told you. Create a custom field like a string depending upon the nature of the field. I think this is a standard number of, for example, number, string number, something, custom number, something like that you have, and then map this field in the P2P. And this feature will be available from the support package 93 when you enable. Otherwise, you can't use this feature until support package, which is mentioned 793, is released. As of now, I think it's not yet released. We need to verify, and then from when it is available. So once it is available, then you can use. I think above all, I feel this is one of the most important feature. That's why I posted here on my website. And the other one is manage configuration, and there is a custom requirement for Colombia. So these are a few major releases, and so hope those have watched this video is helpful for, that you learned something new. So thank you so much and for watching this session, a short session on Employee Central Payroll H1 2021. Okay, thank you so much, and see you again next time with another new topic in a detailed explanation. Thank you.